What advice would you give to young people, particularly looking at the way the Constitution has now opened up the space for wider participation of young people in leadership positions?
Well, you see, the youth are leaders, just like anybody else. Right. And the opportunities are there for everybody.
Right.
We're saying that anybody who has reached the age of 18 can vote and can also be voted for right now. And that's the reason why we are trying to provide training opportunities for the youth. That when the time comes, they can be able to vie for these positions.
Right.
You saw recently when my party, that's the ODM, did the elections.
Yes.
We had changed our constitution so that our constitution now has brought the youth constituency into the mainstream of the party.
Right.
The youths were electing from the grassroots their own representatives, 20 from each and every sub-location, and then 20 from every location, then 20 from every constituency, and then 20 from every county.
Right.
So at each and every level of representation, the youth are represented directly, alongside with women also. This basically is to prepare the youth for what is coming next, so that they can be able to meaningfully participate in the development of our country.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you mentioned that you do coordinate a lot of different government departments and agencies. And one of the things that, of course, is of great concern to the youth is the acquisition of ID cards. How would you address that point, that it's becoming increasingly difficult for young people to get ID cards and hence also to get voters' cards and then engage in electoral processes?
First, you need to know that the law has been changed, that the ID is now the actual voter's card.
Right.
There will be no separate voter's cards issued. And that's the reason why ID has become very critical for each and every Kenyan citizen. That once you acquire an ID, you already have a voter's card. You only need to be registered, entered into the register. Now, there were some challenges with issuance of ID cards. In other words, the Ministry of Immigration ran out of the cards, and the contract for the company that was issuing cards had also expired. We have since extended that contract and also provided funds to the ministry to issue as many as 8 million ID cards. Now this is being rolled out countrywide, and is going down to the locations and sub-locations. The chiefs and the sub-chiefs have been asked to urge the people to turn up and register.
All right. So I think that's all we have time for. We really don't want to keep you here much longer than you have to be. I just want to say thank you on behalf of HomeBoyz Radio 91.5 and all our listeners for taking your time to come out and at least address the people that we talk to, our constituents.
Thank you very much, and I also want to thank the listeners for listening to me.
All right.
Thank you.
We wish you success. And we know the job that you hold is sometimes a thankless one, but nevertheless, we do appreciate what you're doing for the country.
No, we try our best, and we also thank our people for their patience.
All right. So there you go. We've been talking to the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga, of course, HomeBoyz Radio 91.5, the first when it comes to bringing you innovation, entertainment, and of course, information. Have a very good evening wherever it is that you are. Growing up next on the Jump Off, and at 7 o'clock, we get your news with the number.
Let's see.
Well done. I hope I didn't harass you. I know we caught you off guard.
No, I want to be paid. I want to be paid. This is some props. But a good academy.